Now that we have looked at the features, functionalities, and technical elements, I'd like to take a look at each unique data center deployment and why customers are using this. Let's talk about Jira Software Data Center. How many Jira software users do you currently have, and what happens when Jira software goes down? Are you concerned about downtime? How does this affect your team? When it comes to mission critical applications, your team can't afford that. They can't afford downtime. Jira Software Data Center gives you high availability, disaster recovery, and performance at scale to provide uninterrupted access for Jira software for all your teams and avoid downtime. In, in other words, in addition to active-active clustering, distributed load balancing, concurrent user capacity, and disaster recovery, Jira Data Center also offers customers access to the number one agile tool. With Jira software, your teams can build custom workflows, rules and triggers, and integrate with the tools they already use. You get a single source of truth for all work being done, while your teams get the flexibility they need. Plus, they get deep integration and customization for Jira software. Deep integrations with developer tools and hundreds of data center compatible add-ons in our marketplace, which let you build a best-in-breed solution. Here's a look at some of the most popular Jira software data center integrations. Portfolio for Jira, the agile portfolio management tool, built for Jira, where you can combine your long-term planning and agile development to get visibility at scale. Zephyr for Jira provides cost-effective, highly sophisticated test management right in your Jira instance. Script Runner is a collection of powerful but easy to use workflow functions, JQL functions, listeners, and services. And Tempo timesheets, painless time tracking, flexible reporting, and account management for Jira. Here's a great customer case study of Jira Software Data Center. What do you do when your Jira software instance grows from 10 to 10,000 plus users? Cerner, a leading healthcare information technology company and Jira software customer, had 3 federated instances of Jira Software Server, with thousands of developers using each instance every hour of every day around the globe. Jira software quickly became a mission critical, and every minute of downtime or performance degradation made it more difficult for Cerner team members to support their customers. They needed a solution that provided high availability. Cerner chose to upgrade from server to data center so that they could cluster multiple active servers and provide users with uninterrupted access to Jira software. This wasn't just critical at the time, but knowing that they were going to add several thousand more users in the coming year, they needed a solution that would scale with them. With the adoption of Data Center, they experienced significant reduction in downtime and improvement in productivity. Using Zabbix and Splunk to monitor their Jira instances, Cerner was able to identify one area that needed to be addressed immediately if they wanted to provide true high availability: REST API abuse. Their log analysis showed that team members were using the REST API to get real-time status updates, so that whether teams knew it or not, they were pinging Jira software instances every single second. With a multi-node cluster, they could intelligently distribute traffic by dedicating one node solely to external REST API requests. Cerner needed the data center configuration to ensure all external REST API requests were routed away from other traffic. They planned to have 4 nodes in their cluster behind a load balancer, with each node performing the following services. Node 1 would take care of the external REST API node. Nodes 2 and 3 would take care of the normal usage. And node 4 was for admin and power usage, not in the load balancer and only accessible by the IP address. Within their first week of implementing this data center configuration, Cerner was seeing 4 times the amount of traffic on the REST API node as on the other 2 nodes. Response times were faster, CPU utilization had decreased across their non-admin nodes compared to a single server instance, and they hadn't seen a single unplanned outage in the whole of 2016, all the while scaling Jira software to thousands of new users. And I think their quote says it all. Let's move on to Confluence Data Center. How many Confluence users do you currently have? Has your team experienced what happens when Confluence goes down? When it comes to mission-critical applications, your team can't afford downtime. Confluence Data Center gives you high availability, performance at scale, and disaster recovery for uninterrupted access to Confluence for all your teams. As a data center, you can be assured of features like active-active clustering, distributed load balancing, instant increase in user capacity, and disaster recovery. In addition, Confluence Data Center also offers customers access to one space for all your team's work. Spend less time hunting things down and more time making things happen. Organize your work, create documents, and discuss everything in one place. And secondly, deep integrations and customizations for Confluence. Deep integration with developer tools and hundreds of data center compatible add-ons in our marketplace lets you build a best-in-breed solution. Here's a look at some of our most popular Confluence data center integrations. Glyphy diagrams for Confluence. Using Glyphy, developers, project managers, system administrators, and others can improve their Confluence documentation, collaborate effectively, and improve productivity. Komala workflows add reviews, approvals, and tasks to your Confluence pages. Scroll Office, use Confluence for collaboration and authoring, and Microsoft Word to style your documents. And refine themes for Confluence. Make Confluence more user-friendly to non-technical users. Divide content into categories, customize dashboards, design blogs, or turn your wiki into an intranet. A great customer story for Confluence Data Center comes from Splunk. A company that develops software that makes big data scalable has been using Atlassian Stack for a long time. Jira, Confluence, Bamboo, and HipChat. They picked Confluence Data Center since they had success using the rest of the Atlassian Stack. And Confluence would integrate flawlessly with these already in place tools. Kurt Chase, Director of Release Engineering, had this to say on Confluence Data Center. Splunk relies on Confluence Data Center for several aspects of our engineering process, including internal team and project websites, automated release note generation, and numerous project and policy documents. Confluence is also tightly integrated with the rest of the Atlassian stack, including Jira and HipChat, so we can more efficiently produce world-class software with a complete end-to-end solution. Let's talk about Bitbucket Data Center. Are you looking for a Git solution that scales with your expanding developer teams? Bitbucket Data Center provides source code collaboration for professional teams of any size across any distance. As a data center, you can be assured of features like active-active clustering and distributed load balancing. In addition, Bitbucket Data Center also offers customers smart mirroring. With Bitbucket Data Center, teams get a next-generation Git solution that provides true active-active clustering for high availability and smart mirroring for performance across your geographically distributed teams. Deploy distributed servers for increased clone and fetch performance with smart mirroring. Git large file storage. With large Git storage, you can store really big files where they're needed, not just where they fit. Git LFS is meant for teams that work with large media assets like images and videos. Bitbucket Data Center enables teams to stretch Git to support their growing business with innovative features like pull request, smart commits, code search, and more. And lastly, deep integrations. Integrate Atlassian tools like Bamboo and Jira Software for full traceability and continuous integration. Don't see an integration you want in the marketplace? Develop the integrations and functionality your team needs using open APIs. Here's a look at some of our most popular Bitbucket Data Center integrations. Awesome graphs for Bitbucket Server. You can track and monitor projects and repositories with visualized statistics, evaluate teams' performance, and watch your projects evolve. Webhook to Jenkins for Bitbucket. Notify Jenkins when you committed or merged code. Subversion Mirror for Bitbucket Server. Subversion Mirror allows mirroring existing Subversion projects into your Bitbucket Git repository. And last, Notifier. Receive email notifications and stay up to date on changes in important projects, repositories, or branches. Here's another case study from Splunk for Bitbucket Data Center. Splunk decided to move to Git and needed a Git repository management solution that scaled with their team. They picked Bitbucket Data Center for faster development cycles, deeper integrations, and a more unified development platform. Here's what Kurt Chase, Director of Release Engineering, had to say on Bitbucket Data Center. Bitbucket is flexible, scalable, and secure, and it integrates well with our Atlassian ecosystem. It's been a tremendous success. We're amazed at how quickly our engineering team has been able to get up to speed with Git as a result of Bitbucket. Let's talk about Jira Service Desk Data Center. When it comes to mission-critical services, your teams can't afford downtime. Jira Service Desk Data Center provides your enterprise high availability and disaster recovery so that no request goes unresolved and you never breach an SLA. As a data center, you can be assured of features like active-active clustering, distributed load balancing, scaling user capacity, and disaster recovery. In addition, Jira Service Desk Data Center also offers customers smarter service management. Use the power of the Jira platform to customize your workflows and Jira Service Desk to automate yourself towards more intelligent service. Improved service delivery. Jira Service Desk is certified for ITIL, the most widely used service management framework, and at a fraction of the cost of our competitors. Get out-of-the-box service request, incident, problem, and change management. Resolve requests that your enterprise has agreed upon SLA and reduce your MTTR. Secure business data. Secure your business data behind the firewall and mitigate risk. Ensure compliance with your enterprise IT, security, IP, and privacy policies. And lastly, deep integrations. Customize every service desk without compromising performance. Fit your organization's need with the Jira Service Desk Data Center's extensive APIs or add-ons found in the Atlassian Marketplace. Here's a look at some of our most popular Jira Service Desk Data Center integrations. Insight. Enterprise Asset Management. Manage and control your assets in Jira. Automate asset updates. Extension. Features include SLAs viewed from customer portal, SLA tools, custom links and other, and dynamic forms in the customer portal. EasyBI. EasyBI is a powerful reports, chart and dashboard add-on for Jira. It is an easy-to-use drag-and-drop tool for analyzing and visualizing your Jira issues data. And email this issue. Email collaboration and email service desk made easy. Send and receive emails with support for external users.